And also, another thing too that I want to say, this is like almost like a black woman phenomenon. Right, while we're on this fucking topic. Who are the bitches that got the most to say, that will brag about fighting dudes and do dumb shit like this? It's nigger bitches. Every time it's nigger bitches. 9 out of 10 times it's nigger bitches. Because they're monkeys. Because they are monkeys. We could still shoot you in the back of the head. Try me, you fat black bitch. I won't be able to miss your fat ass.
That is still the funniest intro of all time. But you already know what it is, man. We're back here to start some more game on the ground for the Hungry Hounds. Just got the pound and ready for the next round. I know I screwed those words up. But with that being said, y'all can see the title of this episode, this live, whatever you want to call it. We're checking out your boy Gordon Ramsay, Fearless, and then we're going to watch a video about the whole Jake Paul versus CANELO Alvarez going on. So, with that being said, apparently they've been talking about how they're going to set up a fight between Jake Paul and CANELO in May, apparently. So, we're going to check that out. We're going to save that one for last. So let's get up on here, man. We got Gordon Ramsay versus customers in Hell's Kitchen. This is going to be interesting. I'm curious to see what type of shit is going on here. I'm going to go ahead and get this pulled out real quick. Boom. And then boom. Just like that. Alright. Let's jump into this, man. I got my snacks and my food or whatever you want to call it. So make sure y'all grab y'all snacks, y'all drinks, y'all weed, whatever the fuck the case may be. And you can jump right into this, man. I don't know why I did 3, 2, 1 instead of, I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Two salmon well done, one lamb, one Wellington, yes?
Can we just get some all on top of that?
Let's go. Just ignore these bimbos. Hey, Scott, yes, sir. 2 salmon well done, yes?
Nobody will listen.
The way he said it. Just ignore these bimbos. Why did he have to drag it out like that, though? He said, just ignore these bimbos. Gordon Ramsay's a goofball, man, for real.
Wondering where fucking food is to get it. Service and standards are far more important than some fucking bimbo.
Why would anyone say shut the fuck up? I mean, that's like...
And then they told the people back there to ignore us.
Okay, that's so impolite.
Hi, how are you?
Great, thank you. We've been sitting here and it's the Red Kitchen, chef.
You're waiting on a Wellington and 1 bass, yes? Well, I'm deeply sorry, but right now we're about 7 tables behind.
That doesn't do much for me.
Yeah, right. Can I just say, you do fuck all for me either. What do you want me to... You do nothing for me either.
I just don't understand why it's so difficult to serve some people their food.
Are you that arrogant? You haven't got a clue what's going on behind me?
It seems like you have a lot of amateur sous chefs.
Right. Finally, your head's coming outside your arse. Sit down, you fucking dick.
This dude knew what Gordon was going to say to him. He knew what he was going to say. He just wanted 15 minutes of fame. That's really all it comes down to.
What an arsehole.
Nothing upsets Chef Ramsay more than when customers come to the kitchen.
Each customer will choose from either the red menu or the blue. Both teams' menus feature similar dishes, including carpaccio appetizers, steak entrees, and ambitious potato garnishes, Ben's pomme fondant, and Carol's gratin dauphinoise.
Can I have the off the red menu, please?
Okay, I'm going to go with the blue menu.
I would like to order from the Red Kitchen.
Red Kitchen? Okay.
Yes. I would like to start with the carpaccio.
Right, here we go. Listen up. First order, yes? 2 appetizers for the red, 2 appetizers for the blue. On order, 2 carpaccio beef, entree, 2 New York strip, 1 medium well, 1 normal.
Yes, chef.
On order, 2 covers table 7, yes? 1 bisque, 1 halibut.
Yes, chef. Yes, chef.
Let's go.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I would hate to cook for Gordon. Like, I know why he does what he does. I know why he does it, how he does it. To push them to their absolute limits to see how much stress they can work under and still come out on top. But damn, boy, I would hate to cook for him.
Ladder, Robert.
Let's go, Jill. Come on.
Where's the beef carpaccio?
In my hand, chef.
Let's go. So far, diners are ordering equally from both menus, and the red team quickly sends out their first appetizers.
Has absolutely zero flavor. It's like eating a piece of paper.
Which are quickly sent back.
What's the matter?
The beef carpaccio, no seasoning whatsoever, chef. Bland. Absolutely bland.
Red team, hey, come here. Beef carpaccio? Yeah, bland. bland.
Yeah, I guess I didn't season enough. You know, it's not good. It's not good at all.
When you slice the beef carpaccio, slice it onto a seasoned plate. You can't just serve bland.
Yes, chef.
Refire on beef carpaccio, nicely seasoned.
Yes, chef.
Let's go.
Let's go. I'm going with my steak. Here for the plate is hot, chef.
Is that medium?
Yes, chef.
Madam,
Yes, chef.
your steak's rare. It's still moving.
I just got so screwed up by the potatoes. It was so awful.
Madam, one lamb medium, that's correct. You managed to get this one right, yet the fucking steak's not. Weird, isn't it?
Carol's inconsistency is crippling the Red Kitchen. Meanwhile, over on the blue side, Chef Ramsay sizes up Robert's fillets.
Robert, two filet.
I just realized I probably need to do something.
One nice, one small. Why can't we get any consistency? Look at the size of them.
Man, I cut them.
Who cut the fillet?
I portioned the fillet, chef.
Oh my God.
Ben cut my meat all fucked up, whatever.
You're doing that to sabotage it.
Never, chef. Never.
Make yourself look good, yes?
Never, chef. I gave every fucking inch of everything I had tonight. I certainly didn't deserve to be told I'm fucking everyone over.
Hey, where's the beef? That's what he gave you? Oh, that was folded like that to make it look like a filet mignon.
Try to push it down, chef, yes.
A filet mignon.
Yes, chef.
Look at it.
I think he was trying to sabotage me, and I think Chef saw it.
Ben, you better bring all your bullshit from your book, because I'm coming for you.
He's sweating again.
I am, chef. I'll take a moment.
I'll take a moment.
That wasn't sweat. Those were tears. I was in the fucking weeds.
Guy's a fucking donkey. What's the matter?
Salty.
Oh, Ben. Yeah. Right, all three of you, come here. Here we go. Taste time. Quick, dig in there, yes, quick, dig in there. Make sure you take a nice big mouthful. Big mouthful.
I spit it right out. It was disgusting.
Hey, salty.
Yes,
You're
chef.
just reheating it.
Yes.
So how can you fuck it?
It was bland before it overreduced. It's my fault. I should have tasted it, chef.
You're clumsy. You
Yes, chef.
salted it.
Yes, chef.
You over-seasoned it.
Yes, I did, chef.
You over-reduced it.
Yes, chef. I'm a soldier. That's why I say yes, chef.
Hey, clumsy fuck.
Yes, chef. I'm gonna put one up right now.
Why are you
chef.
always looking for excuses,
No,
you?
no excuses, chef. It's my fault. It's coming right now. I don't tuck my head in my fucking oven and cry.
Oh my God, look at him. Look at fucking him.
Ben's salty soup has stalled the blue kitchen, leaving some blue diners to watch red diners at the same table enjoy their appetizers.
Mine is so good. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm happy.
Meanwhile, one red
Boy, she ain't shit. She ain't shit for that. For real.
diner is still not enjoying her appetizer.
It's the same goddamn thing. You plated the same thing. Oh gosh, I am so going back there.
One beef salad, entree. One fast one New York steak.
Yes, chef.
Yes, madam.
I remember this clip, bro.
Totally flat. No flavor. Second time I've had it.
Okay, thank you. Hey, get the veal on, please, yes? Let's go.
Chef.
Right, don't whistle at me. I'm not your fucking dog, yeah? You look more like a dog than I do. Fuck off, will you? Fresh beef carpaccio now, yes? Woo. Oh, yeah, whistle that. Come here, boy. Sit down.
Thank you. You told me to fuck off.
Did you hear her whistling at me, that lady? Give that to the dog, yes? Put a lead on it in case he runs off the fucking plane.
Don't worry about it.
He hasn't cooked anything, but he's standing there. Now he wants to run back to his mummy.
Sorry.
Unfortunately, Dewberry's meltdown has caused the Red Kitchen to come to a screeching halt, and now the customers want...
Did this dude just say Dewberry?
Don't worry about it.
He hasn't cooked anything, but he's standing there. Now he wants to run back to his mummy.
Sorry.
Unfortunately, Dewberry's meltdown has
He did say Dewberry. That's crazy. Hell no, I didn't know Dewberry was on Hell's Kitchen.
caused the Red Kitchen to come to a screeching halt, and now the customers want some answers.
Excuse me, we've been waiting for food for about 2 hours and 45 minutes now.
Wellington, where's the
And we were curious about that.
Yeah, well, you're a clever girl, aren't you? It's a new restaurant. Yeah, it's been a tough night.
2 hours and 45 minutes.
Yes. Right. Anything else? So, why don't you fuck off? Asparagus, please.
He tells us to fuck off.
Come here, you. You can't run from the heat. Did you hear the plea, the cry of support from the team?
Yes, Chef.
It's the same for me as well. Do you think it's any easier over there?
No, Chef, it's worse.
And what about the idiots coming to the hot plate asking for food?
It's worse for them too, Chef.
Chef said to fuck off. Ridiculous.
Well, what is his problem? He's the one screwing up the food.
Can I have a Wellington, please?
Right here.
In the Blue Kitchen,
It's always the goofballs who try to act tough that will sit there and like shout from a distance versus going up there and saying something.
Despite her problems with Andrew, Mary Ellen has been able to get half of their main courses out.
Very nice, Mary Ellen. Go, please. Table 10, yeah? Gently, let's go.
But Andrew is playing the politician.
Where's the garnish?
I ended up taking over a lot more control of trying to gauge the temperatures, which she wasn't able to do. It's not what I saw.
He's the type of guy that seems like that would just sell you down the river and make himself look better.
You want me to do that?
No, continue talking trash about me. I like it.
I'm not talking trash. I'm not just here.
3 hours into service, patrons from both red and blue tables start to walk out unfed. It appears the second dinner service in Hell's Kitchen is yet again another disaster, and some customers have taken matters into their own hands.
I'm sorry. You can't.
What? Don't tell me I can't.
I'm sorry.
Yo. They went and bought pizza and brought it back to the restaurant. That's some savage shit.
Look, I want some food.
You can't. By law.
Did you bring us our entree? Let me ask you.
The food.
No, you did not.
I got the food. I wish your education could be as good as your voice. Yeah? Yes, sir.
I have a doctorate in music from the University of Southern California. Do you have a doctorate?
I do have an education.
Do you have a doctorate?
I do have an education.
Yo, this dude is salty as fuck, bro. He's... Yo, this dude is like his pussy is wet now.
And you are less educated than me, so don't get in my face, buddy, about what kind of
Yo, hold on.
I do have an education.
Then you are less educated than me, so don't get in my face, buddy.
Oh, no, I would have knocked him out right then and there.
About what kind of education?
Right now. Okay, sir, you're out here. Let's leave, please. Now.
After a pizza was delivered and his maitre d' was assaulted, Chef Ramsay has seen enough.
Red team, shut the plate down and clean down, yeah? Service, please. Table 23, yes? Let's go.
Finally, a success as the first table in Hell's Kitchen is being served.
Go, please, table 3.
The men have picked up momentum and have served 3 more tables their appetizers.
Pumpkin.
I don't see any pumpkin.
Seems to be a problem here.
There's no pumpkin.
There's no pumpkin.
I don't want it.
You don't want it, but you finished it almost.
Service, please. Pick up.
There's no pumpkin in it. This is like ordering risotto in the rice.
Table 1, VIP, yes? Keith, yes? How long? Keith, yes? Let me just serve this table.
Why is there no pumpkin in my risotto?
Right, can you get out of the way? Oh, spaghetti or risotto? Yes? Oh, are you going to always be that rude and interrupt when I'm trying to talk?
I just want more pumpkin.
Right, well, I'll get you more pumpkin. I'll ram it right up your fucking ass. We'll take a whole of dice. Let me get secured.
He said, would you like a hole or dice?
See? And get knocked back to the seat, please. Yeah?
That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Your boy Gordon Ramsay won't ever play around, for real. Boy's a savage. Ooh, I got the hiccups. The boy is a savage. But with that being said, we're going to move on to the next topic. Where the fuck did it go, bro? Hey, yo. I legit just had it up here, bro. Why did it go away? Hold on, give me a second, y'all. There it is. All right, we're good. Okay.
It's live, and I can use the clips however I choose.
Yes, sir.
Let's pause this, and we can return this to the normal speed. Boom, just like that. All right, we're gonna get into the next topic tonight, which is your boy FitXFearless. But Gordon Ramsay, bro, he does not care.
Okay. What's going on with your life?
I'm doing good, bro. I'm a college athlete. I'm a junior in college near LA. I do track and field, actually. But I also have a personal brand, but I've been making money on TikTok as well. But I'm honestly just looking for some advice on how to maybe leverage my personal brand or make some more money.
How much you making on TikTok?
Yeah, so I don't know if you ever heard of the creativity program.
Yeah, I'm part of it.
Yeah.
Right.
But they've slowly been cracking down. Like I was making $10,000 a month for the few months, kind of leveling up since last year. I started off 4K like last January, building all the way up to the point where I figured out my own signature in videos. And then I was making around 8,000. And then I realized I taught my friend how to do it. I was like, okay, I can teach people how to do it. He's making 4K a month within 30 days. Let me start an agency. And now, get clients, get on sales calls, close people on how to, leverage that and just teach them how to do it basically. So with all that, I was making about 10K on a really good month for like say 3 months, 8K around there. But now,
what kind of videos were you making?
Bro, just literally I call them green screen videos, but it'd be like my little head talking, but just literally talking about NFL. I would record my TV during the NFL games, just like posting like that. And I kind of figure out my own style. It's like rage bait. Like I would make people mad, say like outlandish titles and all that. So I had like 5 accounts going. I was doing pretty well for myself for a while, but I'm sure you saw with the TikTok ban and all that, they kind of been like taking the amount you can make on there.
Yeah.
Significantly lost all 4 of my accounts. They just took them away. So now I'm kind of like, okay, I can make, now I have like my main. All I have now is my main. So I'm able to make like 1,000, 2,000, but that's really it. Now
From
I'm also,
10K? That's pretty bad, bro.
I know. Yeah. But now
Okay.
I'm also, I'm in, I do YouTube a little bit with my track stuff, but you know, track's a small community, so there's not much views to be made there, but I'm also a full-time student. Now we're in track season, we're competing, traveling indoors, so I'm fairly busy, but I definitely have a few hours of time. But that's kind of what I was wondering if, you know,
Hold up. 1 second. How old are you, bro? You say how old?
21.
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. You're 21 years old, but you've managed to not only be in school, be studying, and figure out how to make money. But these motherfuckers want to convince me that they can't go get a fucking job.
Oh, man. Preach, bro. Preach. Man, y'all are lazy out there.
Nah, bro, it's kind of
You
crazy.
see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about?
Nah, I know, bro, because track takes a lot of my time, and like sometimes I wish I love track. I put everything, I sacrifice a lot for it, but the mental power that I have to have into track takes away a lot from making money. Now, when I was at the summer, I had no track, no school. Oh my god, that's back when I was making like 10K a month. It's easy. You just gotta.
Yeah.
I don't know what people be doing, to be honest. I don't.
Effort. It's crazy, right? The effort, right? But this is what I'm talking about. This is my perfect point. When I talk to guys who don't try, guess who come on the stream? Guys who don't try. When I talk to guys who want to put in effort, guess the people that start coming on? The people who are putting effort. Why would somebody who's actually putting effort into their life be looking at the live streams the way they were and be like, yeah, this is the kind of place that I want to come get some advice from? Be honest, guys. It wouldn't make any sense. But there are plenty of you guys out there who actually want to be better. And when I'm over here talking to motherfuckers who can't even get off their fucking mama's couch, I'm not doing you guys a service because I can actually help you. And you're gonna take my advice and actually do something with it.
Yeah.
But guys are fighting me for wanting to help the men who actually want to try. So good job trying, bro. This is the kind of guy I want to help. So you got to go back to the drawing board. If you are making around 10K a month, all right, with TikTok, you got to figure out what types of videos can you recreate on other platforms so you can start to make some kind of money. Guess what? YouTube pays well.
Yeah.
Instagram pays as well. They both pay. So, and then if you leverage the business,
Twitter pays too.
From there, where you were teaching people how to monetize through social media, go learn another social media. Go learn how to make money on YouTube. Go learn how to make money on Instagram. Right? Once you've mastered that, you just take the same principles and then you can teach that.
Oh.
But this is why key man risk, key platform risk. You can't be relying on just one platform.
Yeah,
because
you're right.
they can all disappear. They can all do some fuck shit where you lose all your income. But the thing about TikTok is you're not going to build a personal brand solely from TikTok because most of the people on there are kids.
Right.
Thanks. Yeah.
But you can teach people how to make money on TikTok. And I know about the creator program. I know motherfuckers are making money on this. So I know exactly, I know what you're saying is true. So hopefully somebody can buy it, but I think you're gonna have to figure out how to learn another platform, make profit there, and then you can start to scale and teach people how to do it on other platforms.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like maybe like some type of side job that I could start, some skill I can learn. Like I'm not good at sales, but like I'm decent enough to close people on a call if it's like my own offer. But like, you have any small things that I can maybe put like 2 hours a day towards, and maybe when
I think you already found something. I don't think you're not a guy that I would tell to go do something else if you've been making 10K a month. Like you already found something that worked. It didn't work for the duration of time that you wanted it to work because of some unforeseen circumstance. But now what you got to do is you got to figure out how you can take, because you learned a lot of stuff making that kind of money. Go apply that to another platform. The best use of your time.
The best thing you can do when you're a clipper or just a content creator in general is to repurpose your content towards all of the platforms and build up your platforms at the same time. At least try to build up your platforms at the same time, because they're not all going to take off at the same time, because you're not going to get into the algorithm with them all at the same time. But you can start that process at the same time. That way, if some bullshit does happen, like what happened to TikTok and got removed, well, guess what? You have already started the foundation for YouTube. You have already started the foundation for Instagram. You've already started the foundation for Twitter. You just keep building on that foundation like you did on TikTok.
Is leveraging what you already got good at, which is making your videos profitable. So don't go start something completely brand new. Okay, first principles thinking, right? What do I need to do to apply this to another platform so I can also be profitable? In those 2 months, you can learn another platform. Does that make sense? Like you already found leverage, right? It doesn't make any sense for you unless you just want some side income. Then you can just go get a regular McDonald's job or a fucking Wendy job. But you already figured out something that's making you money, right? Go back into that first principles thinking and figure out how you can use that knowledge into other platforms that are more stable. YouTube and Instagram ain't going nowhere. So if you can figure those out,
Yeah, I would say like YouTube is a little difficult. Like it doesn't pay as well, obviously. But I got like
YouTube doesn't pay as well. Who told you that?
Nah, I know it does. But you gotta get like don't you get like hundreds of thousands of views, or am I wrong?
Yes, but the thing about YouTube is if you create something sustainable, YouTube is like the core foundation of everything. If you can build a following from YouTube, not only can you make money monetization wise, but those people are going to be the first people to want your services, right? Because YouTube allows you to target an audience that is interested in your shit. And I think YouTube, it's a lot more, since it's a longer video format, right? People are more invested in your content. So if you figure that out, that gives you the highest return on investment in terms of time.
Got it.
Does that make sense? Don't go backwards. Like figure out what you learned and then reapply it, right? First principles thinking. What works? What are the facts? How can I break this down into basics and then apply that to another platform? Okay.
Gotcha. Yes, sir.
What's going on with the rest of your life?
Dating is. I mean, like I got a girl, so like it's pretty decent so far. Maybe like I could get some advice on my looks or something. I tried the minoxidil. I did it for a month. Are you supposed to keep buying it over and over and keep using it? Like, I just started.
Yeah. A month ain't enough, bro. A month. You got to use that shit for some like a year if you want. I don't think you need a beard though. I think the mustache, if you grew a little bit of a mustache, that would look good. Let me see the hairstyle.
Actually, I had dreads, bro, but you low-key were kind of the reason why I cut it off.
Yeah, you look so much better. So get you a little taper, line it up. If you're gonna keep that length, at least line it up to be like a taper. What about your physique?
I have pants on if you want to see.
Yeah. Let's see the physique.
I don't know if you can see.
All right, you're pretty lean, aesthetic. What are you doing in the gym?
Yeah, I mean, I do track, so like we
Strength
twice a week and we run. So
I got you. You don't got to do nothing else. Just keep doing what you're doing.
I can't wait to like put on muscle though, because I'm trying to be as lean as possible right now.
Yeah.
But once I'm done
How
with
tall are you?
You said how old am I?
How tall are you?
6'3" ish.
What are you, a long jumper?
Yeah, and the 400, both of them.
Okay. So yeah, you don't have to put in that much muscle, but just stick with what you're doing. Are you trying to go pro?
Yeah, I mean, I have citizenship in Sweden, right? So I could have a career there. Definitely like like I said, tracks. There's not much money in track. That's why I try to build my personal brand. But you know, if the opportunity arises, like I'm definitely on track in terms of my talent, like my times. I'm close to the world standards. So if I just keep progressing within the next few years, definitely have the chance to.
Have you made it to NCAA's yet, or this your freshman year?
Yeah, so this is my second year of eligibility. I am in Division One. I'm like ranked like top 20 in both events, but
In the 400, what's your 400 time?
I just opened up 2 weeks ago, 46.9. But first year running the 400
indoor, 46.9 indoor.
Yeah, bro.
Oh shit.
Yeah, man. But
Yo, this motherfucker. Okay, what about the long jump?
I went 7 meters, 7.48, or that's 24 feet 6 inches. But I haven't jumped. I was injured last year, so I haven't jumped in 18 months. I just jumped that last week. So
okay, you got a bright future. Try to get faster.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I also sometimes I'll be thinking like, I know track isn't the most profitable sport. So should I? And sometimes I'm like, damn, I know I have friends that like me and them are really close. They're doing their whole agency stuff. They're making a lot of money traveling the world. And sometimes I kind of wish, not that track was over because I love it and it's my purpose right now, but that, you know, maybe, I don't know, you know, I'm missing out on life. Like I'm always inside. I'm recovering. Like I do everything, like literally everything. My sleep, I track my sleep. I don't eat certain foods. I don't go out. So my life's kind of boring. But I guess you gotta. What do you think? You gotta maybe just enjoy the process of that and just.
I mean, you gotta decide what you want. I mean, you're pretty fast. I mean, in indoor, you got to be running close to 45 if you want to like. If you can shed a second off your time, you can probably go pro. Indoor, like what was your outdoor time for 400?
So last year was my first time ever running the 400. I was injured, had hammy strains. Wasn't even able to run. Then I decided, all right, let me train for 6 weeks after the season. And I was able to go 47.0 with only 6 weeks of training. So like the potential is there. I just haven't had even a full season to even, you know, really train. And I think like I still have 3 more years of track in college. So like, bro, I know where I'll be at if I stick on the track.
So you can leverage track. You can leverage because the thing about track, even though it's not a money making sport, right? It'll give you a lot of social proof. Right. And if you in whatever brand you want to build, you being a collegiate fucking top performing athlete is impressive to most people. It will make people respect you. So if you can make it to nationals, if you can fucking go pro, you can start running 45, bro. And whatever you start off, people are gonna respect you for doing it. And like it or not, it's gonna be a lot easier for you to transition into something else.
Okay.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right, man.
All right, brother. I appreciate it, man. Keep doing what you're doing.
How it going? Peace.
That dude sounds like he's way on the right track, man. He's he knows what he wants. He knows what he's going for, and he's on his way to getting it, man. And that's how it is. That's how it really should be when you're that young. You know, you should be already knowing figuring out what you want to do and taking the proper steps to achieving that. And he is exactly on that path, which is very good. It's good to see. You know, the boy was making 10K a month. Unfortunately, TikTok got banned. I don't know if he just deleted TikTok or what, but if he deleted TikTok off his phone after it got banned, then that would be how he had lost his accounts. But if not, then I don't know how he lost his accounts because I still have mine. I never deleted TikTok off my phone. And I still have my accounts, so... yeah, I don't know what's up with that. But with that being said, man, he's on the right path. He just got to repurpose his content to YouTube, to Instagram, to Twitter. If I'm not mistaken, I think Facebook page too. I could be wrong, but I think they might. But with that being said, let's get into the last topic of tonight, which is Canelo versus Jake Paul.
There is other people who never watch boxing or they don't know anything about boxing. They wanna watch Jake Paul because he's coming from he bring fans from other world, right? Yeah. That's good because everybody enjoy it.
Would you ever entertain that idea when you're done?
Maybe.
There are some reports now coming out that Canelo Jake Paul is a thing in May as well. Which, by the way, what a freaking year for Canelo Alvarez. Holy shit. Those are 2 gigantic paydays.
Canelo Alvarez has finally shared his first words about his rumored fight with Jake Paul. Canelo and Jake have reportedly reached an agreement to square off in May. The bout is expected to serve as a warm-up for Canelo as he gears up to defend his unified super middleweight titles against Terrence Crawford on September 13th at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas.
If that fight ends up being close,
yes,
a lot of people are going to watch that fight, right? A lot of people.
See, and people were saying that Canelo dropped his fight with Crawford to go fight Jake Paul. And this just goes to show you that people will say whatever, without looking into it. Which is goofy.
A lot, because I think a lot of people are going to want to see Jake Paul lose. And
100%.
According to Julius Julianis, Canelo and Paul have reached an agreement. However, key details, such as the weight class and number of rounds, remain uncertain. With a record of 62-2-2, Canelo has never been one for exhibitions, making it unlikely he'd entertain anything less than a legitimate bout. Canelo versus Paul is poised to surpass the Mexican star's September showdown with Terrence Crawford in PPV sales. Jake Paul's immense social media presence, boasting 23.6 million Instagram followers and 20.6 million YouTube subscribers, gives the fight a massive promotional edge.
You said that you'd like to go up against Canelo Alvarez. What gives you the f***ing right to call out a 59-2 boxer, one of the greatest of all time, when you've not yet proven yourself?
I'm predicting what's going to happen 3 more years from now.
So I'm
going to get to his skill level and beat him. I have one of the greatest self-belief systems in the world, and I know what I'm capable of, and with this new team, I can give Canelo a serious f***ing run for his money.
Crawford's popularity pales in comparison. His last pay-per-view bout against Israel Madrimov on August 3rd was a complete flop, drawing an estimated 75,000 to 100,000 buys.
Oh, hell no. That shit flop, bro.
Not for Turki Al-Sheikh's willingness to throw big money at Alvarez, a fight with Crawford wouldn't even be worth considering. Social media is buzzing with disbelief, as fans refuse to believe Canelo would lower himself to fighting YouTuber-turned-boxer Jake Paul. Yet, in a recent interview with TMZ Sports, the Mexican superstar made it clear, if the price is right, he's open to it. Financially, a showdown with Jake could far outweigh the payday from his scheduled May bout against IBF super middleweight champion William Skull. There is already an agreement for Jake Paul to be Canelo Alvarez's rival in May of this year. A source very close to the operation informs me. The event will be co-promoted by Canelo Promotions, MVP, and PBC, said Julius Julianis on X about Canelo Alvarez versus Jake Paul fight in May. Jake Paul just defeated 59-year-old Mike Tyson by 8 rounds and unanimous decision in Arlington, Texas on November
Yeah, that shit was fake.
15th. If Canelo were to fight Jake, it would only fuel the notion that he's coasting through a retirement tour, cashing in on low-risk matchups while squeezing every last dollar from his fan base via pay-per-view. Since his defeat to Dimitri Bivol on May 7th, 2022, he hasn't truly tested himself in a high-stakes fight. There's no concrete proof that this fight is legitimate, a suspicion even fans seem to share. Amid the speculation, boxing commentator Wade Plemons has stepped in to offer his take on the situation. I thought if this was ever going to happen, it would be years from now, he wrote on X reacting to the update. Plemons wrote, but in 3 months, while Canelo is still a sitting champ, if this is real, it's the last thing anyone would expect right now, he added. What he wrote next, though, dispelled the supporters' delusion that the battle wasn't real. I don't know one way or another, but there are too many respected journos and analysts talking for this to just be nothing. He added, could be a bad source or a purposeful bait, but this isn't something reporters just make up. As Plemons said, the media wouldn't take the claim seriously if it were wholly false. It appears that Ariel Helwani is in favor of the May fight. On the February 4th episode of the Ariel Helwani Show, the seasoned MMA journalist appeared to accept the report at face value, though he stopped short of verifying its legitimacy. He also made no mention of the possibility that it could be fabricated, or, as Plemons suggested, a deliberate ruse. This could indicate that the rumor has some merit, and that Canelo Alvarez will be involved in 2 highly anticipated bouts in 2025.
That would be crazy if they did fight each other and Jake Paul got knocked out. It'd be like the first time he's gotten knocked out in the ring. That would be crazy to see.
There are some reports now coming out that Canelo versus Jake Paul is a thing in May as well. Which, by the way, what a freaking year for Canelo Alvarez. Holy sh**. Those are 2 gigantic paydays. These are 2 massive things, Helwani said. While a showdown between Canelo Alvarez and Jake Paul might sound like pure speculation, expert reactions and emerging reports hint that there could be more to it than mere fantasy. Whether this clash materializes remains to be seen. But for now, what do you think? Could this fight actually happen?
My question, if it's a close fight, does it diminish the gigantic fight in September, or does it make you more interested? Because I think now, I mean, David Benavidez offered a deferring point, but I think a lot of people think Canelo is just going to be too big for Terence Crawford.
Although Helwani didn't explicitly confirm the reports, he also didn't refute them. Given his reputation for being well-connected, it's clear he often has the inside track on such rumors. While Helwani didn't directly confirm the rumors, he also didn't deny them. Considering his established network and track record, it's evident that he's often in the know when it comes to such speculation. Not many are betting on Jake Paul to stand a chance in his potential showdown with Canelo Alvarez this May for Cinco de Mayo. The cruiserweight has built his career largely by facing non-boxers, capitalizing on their age or skill gaps to secure victories. A showdown between Paul and Canelo would be a lopsided affair, offering little incentive for most viewers to shell out money. The only scenario where this bout could stretch past the first round is if Canelo intentionally drags Jake along, a theory some fans speculate was the case in his recent bouts with Edgar Berlanga and Jaime Munguia. This, they believe, was Canelo's way of dodging fan criticism for opting to face these relatively underwhelming opponents. The Canelo-Paul showdown for May is still unconfirmed, though speculation is mounting that the fight will take place. Alvarez likely sees this as a chance to earn some cash and stay active before facing the formidable Terence Crawford at 154 pounds in a September match that...
Dude, imagine if Canelo lost before that match. I think he would call it off, honestly. Like, there's no way in hell you just lost to a YouTuber as a champion. That would be crazy as hell. I don't know if it would happen or not. I'm not going to say that it would never happen. But I'm not going to sit here and say that it would happen. I don't know. I don't know. Because Jake Paul, he can box. His skills are there. It's just whenever he boxes people and pays them to take a dive to make himself look better, it makes you want to see him get knocked out. But he can box whenever he wants to box. He can box. I just don't know if it would be good enough to win against Canelo if it came to decision. Because I don't think you're knocking Canelo out. I don't think he is. But I don't know if he's good enough to win against him by decision.
It's sure to draw attention, though not as much as a true championship bout. This is the current state of Canelo's career. He's now fighting opponents far beneath his skill level to avoid being outpaced by younger, more dynamic challengers.
He told me before his goal is to fight Canelo, so that's, you know, where his mindset's at.
It gets tough by Canelo. I'm sorry, it's TMZ.
You can curse. You can curse.
I apologize, but
no problem.
There's no way he get demolished.
Jake has earned a significant fortune through boxing, with an estimated net worth of $100 million. His massive social media presence on platforms like Instagram and YouTube enables him to rake in millions for each fight. Whether he's facing non-boxers or legends past their prime, such as Mike Tyson, his loyal fan base continues to tune in eagerly. I mean this respectfully to Jake Paul. This is Canelo we're talking about. Potentially top 5. This fight doesn't last a round, said Aid Oladipo to DAZN Boxing about the Canelo Alvarez versus Jake Paul rumored fight for May. Oladipo added, if Canelo wanted to get Jake Paul out of there in a round in a minute, I believe he does that. Again, this is no discredit to Jake Paul. I think what Jake Paul has done in the sport of boxing has been incredible. I think what him and his brother have done just in the world of entertainment has been incredible. But Jake Paul is fighting a guy that is pound for pound. A guy that has only lost to Dimitri Bivol and Floyd Mayweather. A guy that is still very much on the top of his game. Canelo versus Paul is about right for one round. You have to think that Canelo is carrying him if it goes past the first round. Oladipo said, the courage of Jake Paul wanting to get in the ring with Canelo at this stage of Canelo's career is brave. This isn't Anderson Silva. This isn't Mike Tyson. This is a legit live boxer. It's crazy, but considering the numbers they did on Netflix, I can imagine Jake Paul sitting down with Netflix and saying, how can we get something like that again? However,
and how the fuck can you stream it with it not being extremely choppy, not even loading, just sitting there with the buffering screen? over and over again. Y'all got to figure that out, bro.
A showdown between Canelo and Jake Paul has the power to completely revolutionize the boxing scene. Moreover, Jake Paul has also hinted he will return to fight in July in New York. The YouTuber turned boxer has hinted at a major announcement regarding his upcoming fight, marking his first since his triumph over Mike Tyson in the blockbuster event last November. Paul's appeal in the ring and his ambitions are on the rise, with speculation mounting about a range of potential matchups. Among the rumored opponents are a rematch with Tommy Fury and an ambitious bid to get Canelo Alvarez to step into the ring. If Paul faces Alvarez, it would probably act as a warm-up for his highly anticipated pound-for-pound showdown with Terrence Crawford, with numerous reports indicating that the bout is set for September in Las Vegas. However, Paul appeared to announce his own return date on social media, so things don't quite fit up. He posted on X, "It's time. Saturday, July 5th, New York, New York. Any matchup with the pound-for-pound great would be ruined if Paul were to return on July 5th. The reason for this is that Alvarez won't be able to fight Paul in July, as he has already committed to facing Crawford just 2 months later in September. It would be a daring decision for the unified 168 pounds champion to break from his tradition of competing during the Mexican holiday weekends in May and September each year." Paul has teased that his upcoming challenge will be his hardest to date, sharing a video of himself getting back to training at his gym in Puerto Rico. The problem child has consistently expressed his desire to step up and face the challenge of overcoming Alvarez, a fighter hailed as one of the best of this era. Paul's experience against reputable opponents is minimal, and it's highly improbable that any matchup would be approved for one of Alvarez's 168 pounds titles. Nakisa Badarian, the American's counselor, had earlier hinted that the fight would happen, but stressed that there would be a number of obstacles to overcome. "We just put on the biggest event since the advent of cable for combat sports, and so no matter what fighter you are, you have to look at that and say, that is a pretty special moment. That is a pretty special platform," Badarian told the Ariel Helwani show. He added, "Jake Paul doesn't need Canelo from a fan perspective, nor from a belt perspective, because they are not going to fight for the belts Canelo holds. Canelo certainly doesn't need Jake Paul to make money either. For me, it has to be more than that. It has to be a desire to once again have the world stop and pay attention to this beautiful sport of boxing. Have the world look at it and say,
That would make sense.
hey, wow, boxing is back. The hurdle is not money. In any case, combatants should have a busy year. Alvarez might be..."
I think deep down, every fighter, whether you're a boxer or MMA fighter or a wrestler or whatever, deep down, they want to have that biggest fight in the world that the whole world watches. Every professional fighter dreams of being on the biggest stage in front of the whole world. And so that would make sense. That was the reason why Canelo was doing this.
Be on the brink of his most lucrative year yet, should he take on both Crawford and Paul. But his focus remains firmly on cementing his legacy in a sport where his talent reigns supreme. Paul is determined to silence the critics of the boxing world, and a showdown with Alvarez would present a rare chance, one where he'd enter as a significant underdog. So, that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon.
Man, I don't know how that would go, honestly. I think Jake Paul, I don't think he has the skill to knock him out. I think he might have the skill to go at least 4, maybe 5 rounds, and even then that's being generous. I don't think he could win by decision. I don't. Even if it does go the distance, I don't know if he has the skill to be able to win by decision. I don't know, man. It's going to be very interesting if it does happen. This will be one for the books for sure. But with that being said, man, I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Make sure y'all share with your friends, your families, your moons, your aunties, your grannies, and everybody else y'all know. And I'm going to get this outro up out of here, and I'm going to bounce.
Whatever. I'm